So here is how you can make a chart on the iPhone, and let me explain it. And if you're new here on Foxtecc, subscribe so we can get started. Now, there are actually more ways how you could approach this. Like if you go to the App Store, there are literally chart maker apps, which, spoiler alert, I'm not a big fan of. Like there are plenty of them where you can basically make like these types of like charts, pie chart, whatever, which sounds fine, but I personally like to use the Google Sheets app, right? So it is a free like spreadsheet editor made by Google. This is the newest looking icon, so make sure you update to get the latest version like that. And you can see that I can start whatever new one as such, whatever it might be. And I essentially can start like a spreadsheet where I type in all of the data which I need to create the the chart, right? So let's say that for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna create a couple of like numbers into the rows right there, right? Just some random example, right? And I'm gonna click the 1, 2, 3, and 4 right next to it. And now, essentially, once you have the data in here, you have to create the chart from it the way that you select all of the data as such. And you can see it is like in this area right there. And what we need to do right now is to tap on the plus button in the top right. Make sure you have it selected as I do, right? So if it disappeared like that, just make sure you do it again as such. So let me selected, tap on a plus, and click on create a chart. And as you can see, the first option is the pie chart, which is showing the exact numbers as I've shown you, but there are plenty of other types as well, right? Like there is the column chart, right? So as you can see, it kind of depends heavily on the data you put into it, but that's how you can basically turn into it, right? So as you can see, this data set is now turned into this pie chart, which you can kind of like zoom out or in however you like it. But this is basically the data which I was talking about, right? So the first number gets represented by the blue line, the other one by the red one. As I say, it heavily depends on the type of data, but that's how I personally like to approach this. So I hope that I was able to explain it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below, and I'll see you in the future uploads as well.